the tea because I'm gonna try once a month to give you guys kind of an update, just to what's going on. I know we've been non-posting for a little bit, and I'm sorry for all you guys who subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Basically, let's see. The last 2 months have been hell. Just being honest. My son moved to Colorado. Because we had so much stuff going on, we didn't think it was a good place for our fosters, so we had them rehomed. Then the new foster parent kept messaging me with stuff that isn't my place to give her the information. I just kept referring her back to the organization, and that was a little bit of drama that I didn't like. I mean, it was heartbreaking to let them go because they were great kids, but just we had enough emotional stuff going on that we didn't want them to be affected by it. They've already had enough stuff in their life; they didn't need that on top of it. Granted, moving them was probably also affecting them, but they're little, they bounce. And then on the 20... Let me see. I gotta find a calendar. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar here. On Saturday the 22nd, Taylor hopped on a plane and flew to China. So she's been in China since Sunday. She arrived at about 4 o'clock China time, which was about 3 o'clock in the morning. What is our time? We're Central Time? Central Time Zone? Yeah, Central Time. So she's 13 hours ahead of us. First couple days she had a headache. She really wasn't feeling well. She ate breakfast, she ate lunch, she threw up, then she passed out, went to sleep. And the next day she had a headache. She wasn't really eating a lot, but she had her physical, so I made her at least sip some water. She passed her physical, of course, with flying colors. Her school was supposed to have a Meet the Parents night on Wednesday, but the school wasn't ready yet, so they didn't do a Meet the Parents night as they were planning. So she's been helping them get everything set up at this new school. She found her apartment yesterday. She got a single, studio apartment. And a lot of the people who are like from Canada and South Africa and Ireland and England and wherever are all like, oh, why do you want that tiny apartment? You need to get a bigger apartment. You need to live over, where the bars are. And she's just not a partier. And I said, Taylor, are you happy with what you picked? Like, do you think you'll be happy there? And she's like, yes. Well, the problem is she moved into a traditional Chinese apartment. So most of her neighbors are Chinese. The other apartment buildings were at the top of the amount of money they give her a month for rent. And yes, they were bigger. Yes, they were more modern. But like she said, she doesn't need all of that. Like she doesn't need all the extra stuff. And she's not a bar hopping person. So to be near bars doesn't mean that much to her. So I said to her, if you're happy with what you picked, then go for it. Don't listen to them. They come from different places. They have different priorities. You're a different person. I mean, one of the girls from her school that teaches there, posted on Facebook, what was it, about a week before she left? Before Taylor left, it was a little longer, that she woke up in her apartment. She had a word for it, basically face down to the floor and her butt up in the air, and didn't remember how she got home. That's just not Taylor's thing. Taylor's not a drinker like that. She may have a drink at dinner, but she doesn't go out to drink. It's just not. She's the girl who's going to be the DD forever, designated driver forever. She doesn't see the point in getting so drunk that you can't remember what happened. She likes to remember events and parties and friends and stuff like that. She's just never been a partier. It's just not in her nature. So a lot of people who are obviously, and from what I understand, I've heard a lot of the Chinese people don't take the teachers that go there seriously because they see them as people who just go there to party. And that's too bad because that's not who Taylor is. And hopefully they'll see past that with her. That she's not one of those girls, that she's actually a really nice person, she's not a partier, and hopefully she'll really get to meet some people who are Chinese that she can make a bond with and be friends with. Because I feel like these other international people that are there teaching English may not connect with her the same way. Because they're all about partying and she's not. She's going to have a hard time, connecting with them. Because they're going to be like, instead of saying, hey, you want to go out for dinner? They're like, hey, you want to go to the bar? And she's like, no. And like she said, she feels responsible if she goes with people if they get drunk. So if she goes with them, she's going to feel responsible to make sure they get home and all other stuff. And then she's going to be trying to get home after the metro's stopped and the taxis are done. And it's just not going to work out very well. So I told her, you're not responsible for them. You go do what you want to do. When you're ready to leave, you leave. Just all there is to it. And so hopefully that all works out. She had a couple friends that she was talking to before she got there. She's met one of them, but the other one's been sick pretty much since before she landed. So she hasn't met them. But she's moving into her apartment. What is today in China, but it's tomorrow for us. By the time you guys see this, which will probably be in the next 48 hours, she'll already be moved in. So she's super excited about that. Originally, it's a studio and they have this big, huge bed. And I said to her, well, ask if they can get you a smaller bed, because if she takes a twin bed and turns it sideways, she's got a couch. And so then she's got a nice living room space, and it's a little bit better for space-wise. Because with the big bed in there, where there was like no room for anything but sleeping and eating, and it was just, not a good thing. But yeah, so she's got a little floor desk, and there's a TV, and they've got all that stuff already hooked up for her. Her utilities are 500 Chinese dollars a month. That includes water, TV, internet, electric, and gas. That's $72 US for everything. Every month. Her rent, hang on, is 4,000 Chinese dollars. Let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, how many US dollars is 4,000 Chinese dollars? Oh wow. It doesn't know how to hear me either. That time it was totally wrong. How many US dollars is 4,000 Chinese dollars?
The answer is $581.
Okay, so she's paying $581.72 for her apartment. She's on the 29th floor of a 29th floor building. She's got a washing machine. She's got a stove, a sink, fridge, kitchen. She's got lots of decent storage, it looks like. Then she's got her main area where she's got her bed and the TV, and she's gonna make her bed into like a couch. And they told her, like, go to like Walmart or IKEA over there and just grab like a little cheap coffee table, so that it still looks like a living room, even though it's her bedroom / living room. So she wants to have friends over, she can. Plus she's gonna sit on the floor, a little floor desk when she's on her computer. So she's probably gonna do that. But yeah, so she's on the top floor of the building, and she's got a beautiful view over the top of all the buildings that are in that area. And she's really excited about her apartment, and she's really glad she picked it. And she's got 2 people from work who are both Chinese nationals there that live in the same building, so she's excited about having someone there she's met. Where if she had an emergency or needed help, she could go to somebody. And she's just really excited about getting started and getting, rolling and all of that. So that's what's been going on with Taylor. I've taken the move pretty hard. That's because I'm a mom, and that's what I've done for the last 20-something years. I went from being in high school to being in college to being a mom. Like, that's the way my life went. So for me, I've been struggling with it a lot, but it is what it is. But overall, that's every mom's problem. Just most of their kids don't move to China. Most of their kids move like the next town over, or to college a half an hour away. Even when my son was just 5 hours away in the Army, I was okay because I could drive there if I needed to. But China's not drivable. I mean, it's just not drivable. There's just no way to get there in a car. So, it's a 19-hour plane flight either way you slice it. So it is what it is. We're planning to go out to see her for Christmas, so we'll probably do a lot of vlogging during that time. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos that we've taken up until now. We've got a cooking video coming up that she did. A couple other videos we've had put away, but with everything going on, and then I switched laptops. I got a bigger laptop, and when I did that, I had to re-download the program. I had issues with it. It was just craziness. So I've also lost 2 of my cards. I've got to find those so that I can upload videos, so we can start getting some videos rolling on here. So after this video, you're going to see a mixture. Some videos that were made before she left, some videos that I've made since she left. I kind of go back and forth between them. By the time we get through all those, it should be Christmas time and I should be in China. That's the plan. So hopefully that'll all work out. Fingers crossed. A reminder, we do have an Etsy store and an eBay store. You're going to see a lot more stuff popping up on those. Both of those are Taylyn, Taylyn Mission Shop. Might be LYNN. I can't remember how she put it in there. Sorry. But you can always check those. Sometimes stuff that we get in subscription boxes or whatever ends up on there. I do have an awesome deal coming in from a shop I found online for some Doctor Who blind boxes. I got a little bit of a discount, so that means I can kind of mix the discount halfway and give you guys a discount too if you like Doctor Who. Also some 90s keychains, blind bags. So some Doctor Who blind boxes coming, some 90s kids keychain blind bags. Lots more stuff coming to our stores. So make sure you check them out. Follow them. Keep your eyes open. Let's see, what do I have coming for craft stuff? I have some rugs coming. I've got a few other things, some sewing projects. Just a lot of miscellaneous stuff, some paintings, stuff like that. So keep your eyes peeled. We've got lots more to come for you. And like I said, probably when I get all of these videos put together for you guys and out, probably in China, doing more joint videos in China, covering some stuff in China while she's at work. So it'll be a little bit of everything about China for that week. We'll be videoing a lot of it. And that should last until either I go back out there or she comes home, hopefully. So hopefully there'll be more of the two of us on here. She's also posting some videos. She's going to do a tour of her Chinese apartment once she gets settled in. She might take you guys on a few of her little trips in China. So there's a lot more to come. Just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the notification button, although I hear that's not really helping everybody right now. I have a lot of people I follow that I'm not getting notified when they come up with something. So always just double check in with us every couple weeks. I know we haven't been posting, but we will be posting regularly from now on because I have my program and I'm ready to go. And I've got a lot of stuff, like I said, in the can, ready to go. Just got to actually process it. And we will see you guys soon. So thank you for joining us for the tea. And I say us, even though she's not here. She's here in spirit. A lot more to come. I will try to give you guys monthly updates and teas. And we also have a K-pop unpopular opinions video coming out soon as well. Thanks. Bye.